right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, bless up to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the lines. So as you know about this channel, we have always gone through Reggae Boyz abroad, where in which we try to get as much of the players them that was picked in the last window and who can play for this window as well, to look at how they are doing and how much that could impact the Jamaica national team. So we have some players on our list today: Leon Bailey, Ethan Pinnock, John Russell, Anderson, Latty Bodier, and a lot more to come. So if you want to stick by, let me know your thoughts. All right, so let me start by bigging up the people inside the chat. I know it is Sunday. All right, so Drew Russ in the building, massive respect. Drew Russ, Lamar Williams in the house. Jeremiah says, analysis boss, bless up yourself, man. Thanks for the continuous support, all of you lovely people. We are trying to improve the thing and keep it on a professional basis. Manavala in the building as well, massive respect. Then we have Kevin Jones in the building also. All right, this is the only time I do get for today to do this video because I'm very busy. I literally just came in, put everything together and say, all right, then let me go at it, because I barely can find time to come on live, and that's how it should be. Your life should be very much hectic, so you can't find time to be on the internet. Parky, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Yes, man. So let me get into it. Who was your best performer maybe from Friday to yesterday? Let me know, because a lot of people played. Deshaun Bernard played, Jamal Lowe then played for their team. Then you have Liam Bailey played yesterday. Ethan Pinnock played yesterday. You understand me? Anderson played yesterday. John Russell played yesterday as well. Then you can go way in the East, the Middle East, to know that Jamaicans are there. You can look at the MLS, finalize it. They are finalizing the MLS as well. You could get some information over there as well. All right. Premier 7 said, JD, I agree. Keep things professional is the way to go. I've always been professional, you know. Maybe you just never liked some of the words that I've spewed, you know. But I've always been professional. But thanks as well. Glad to know that you're watching and you want me to remain professional. And I do have other channels as well in Premier 7. It's not just Jamaica alone. I do right across the world. All right. Yes, and those are all professional platforms. So if you want to know who I am, aside from being a Jamaican, you could go over to the Wemaxit as well, and you would definitely see a different me. All right. Yes, but big up, thanks for being here. Wayne Evans in the building. Jamaican family vibes in the building. Lamar said, JD, I saw a podcast where some guys laughing at Reggae Boyz, saying we would get slaughtered if we played in Afghan, but it is possible. Afghan is not a poor region. All of them are very good teams, and we have that as to show. We had played Morocco before in a friendly. We played Cameroon in a friendly as well, and they had limited players. We had limited players also, but you could see the level that they're playing at, and I think Afghan is better than Concacaf. Yeah. So it is possible that we wouldn't have won as well, and a lot of teams wouldn't have won, not just Jamaica, but Mexico, United States, Canada would have lost to a lot of the top African teams. Yes, they would have gotten battered as well. Morocco would have battered all of our teams in our region. All of our teams in our region, Morocco would have battered. So it's just region things, guys. So it's not anything bad if they said a team will beat Jamaica, because they would have beaten the United States. They would have beaten Mexico as well. You know, so even the toughest teams they would have beaten. So don't take it as a disrespect. It is just to tell you what the levels are in each region. Just like if we would have gone into Europe, we would have lost to almost every team, top teams in Europe, just the same, because they have a higher level football. They are playing at a higher level reaction timing, which I've always talked about. Yeah, you get me? Just like when you see Cavaliers that's dominating JPL, when you see them make Cincinnati, it looks like it's a joke football. they are playing. But when Cincinnati or MLS teams meets English Premier League teams, it looks like it's a joke football because it's different reaction timing they are playing on. And that's why I'm very surprised to hear people saying that you should have the lowest level players playing with the highest level players. Oh, it would work. When you see them playing for team, it just never seems like it actually works out. You understand me? But that's how the world works. Not that that's how Jamaica works from time to time, you know, because they don't really put the information in before they actually say it. They say it and then people have to figure out if what they're saying could make sense. You know? Yes. So let me slide over. All right, so Determined said, JD, hope you and your family doing well. Yes, man, all of them are very much well right across the world. And definitely immediate family is great. Yes, and I'm just here to talk about some of the good performances, some of the performances that I'm going to tell you, and you're not going to be happy at all. You know, you're not going to be happy at all. One love in the building. All right, massive respect. Ernest in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, we need 11. Okay, we are not going to do that today, blood. Let we just stick on just the players them that we want to talk about. So anyways, the big man. All right, the big man did put in a solid performance. You know, sometimes I think that Brentford acts like it's only Ethan Pinnock alone playing on the field because he has to be doing every damn thing. And I heard someone on my Twitter literally attacked me. Oh, why Ethan never hold the line right there? He made the second goal scored for Manchester United. Oh my God. I had to say, bruh, it's more than one person on the field, you know, man. At some point, I don't know why, I don't know if it's because the way I talk about Ethan Pinnock, that they believe that this man is like God. He should stop everything. Brother, this man is one of the best defenders, and I'm saying it straight. He's one of the best defenders, period, in football. All right, we need to give the man his credit. He can't do everything. All right, he was the sole man holding up that team from not losing. Period. And he ended up scoring as well. So not just defending. He was the one that stopped them. He was the one that put one in the back of Manchester United's net and still was the one defending. Yeah, and people still found me on Twitter trying to blame Ethan Pinnock for the goal. I'm wondering if that is Wunwun's brother blood. All right? I am wondering if that is Wunwun's brother. Because it has to be Wunwun's brother. Pinnock is a bit overworked. That is 100% fact. The guy went in straight from playing for Jamaica. And he has to be doing every damn work. Let me get into the details just to show you what actually took place. All right? Yes. And I'm going to stop talking about players because it seems like once I do talk about the players, they tend to eat the players. You know, instead of just respect the players and saying, damn, those players are really good for real, man. Damn, JD was right. These guys are doing a big one, man. So anyways, let we get Ethan Pinnock's numbers on the screen. All right. Yes, I am going to be missing piece of my Manchester City game, but I will catch up on it when I'm finishing all my other work. All right. So Ethan Pinnock came straight back after being close to the man of the match. I think he was the best outfield player against Honduras. I think he was the best player outfield in the entire game in the Honduras versus Jamaica. All right, and he followed up with a next top one right after that. All right, a next top one back to back. I thought that every one of his games were good, as you could see, all greens to the top level performances. All right, so 8.2 in a loss. Conceding 2 goals. And let me go through the numbers just to show you guys, and then we can chop it up the right way. All right. 1 second, let me get it right here. And he's the second highest rated player on the pitch, which is, he's the second, because the goalkeeper got a 8.8 and him and Garnacho had a 8.2, and they're on the losing end. 90 minutes played, 1 goal scored, 8 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 interception, 4 tackles. So 6 and 9, you're looking at 15 defensive contribution, and one of them was counted as the last man tackle, something that he did on the international duties as well. So super defending output. That's a Damian Lowe type of all over the place output in defensive coverage, which is impressive. This is more impressive as well. The ground duels, 4 of 4, 100%. Aerial, he dropped a little bit short on the aerial, 2 of 7. You know that he always has like 6 of 7. You know, so he got 2 of 7 there. So that's the only area you could say that's not the regular eat and Pinnock. But what else you could ask for? If you're getting the everything 100%, I don't know what more you could ask for. Five possession lost in the entire game, and he had 88 touches. 88 touches and had 5 possession loss in the entire game. 62 of 65, 95% passing accuracy. 1 key pass in the game. Crosses 1 of 1. Long balls 5 of 8. Showcase that everything what the guy was doing was well. And 1 shot on target, which is a goal. All right, so that makes it Ethan Pinnock one of the best players on the day, and he starts to put back in some good performances. So I hope people like Cranky can say that maybe the step that he was talking about, maybe it was a ladder. All right, because I don't see the boss dropping off Sir Cranky. All right, yeah man, he's not dropping off one bit. Sometimes people just take a while to get to their normal high standard. All right, so for me he got I think that he got a 8.2. I would give him a solid 9 in this game. I don't think he could have done much. And if he was on the winning end, he would have gotten a 9. All right. And I don't think we can have one damn player, even that have not even played as yet, get as much as this for today. I think this is a standout performance. I know that we would say that Manchester United is not the best team, but blood, it's a very good performance, and he seems to always have the big performances against the Manchester clubs, Manchester City and Manchester United. The last time he was injured last season, and he had one of his best game. I know that he conceded a goal on the last kick of the ball, but if you look at his overall contribution in that game, it was one of the best games from a defender, period, in the league last year when he was injured and couldn't come to Jamaica. Remember well, guys, all right, because you know that I have it locked in my head because I'm a football man. I didn't know you respect low overall work. I talk football and I give people their credit. But what he's doing that at the highest level of football. All right, Low did it in a Jamaica shirt, you know, which is a little bit a lower level. No, not a little bit, a bigger lower level. Concacaf ain't that high at all. All right. Yes, but I still give Low his credit. I had Low as one of the top players them against Nicaragua. Yes, and it is the truth. Yes. So that is Ethan Pinnock right there. Let me move over to Leon Bailey, because I know that he is the controversial person to the Jamaican masses. All right, to the Jamaican masses. I don't necessarily think he's that controversial still, but I understand if people will look at it that way. All right, so Liam Bailey yesterday, it's a tough one for Liam Bailey, people. All right, Liam Bailey yesterday, he had the worst score out of everyone. You know that I'm trying to talk the best for Liam Bailey, but he is struggling, people. He is struggling 100%. He's struggling. All right, so he played 61 minutes, 59 to be exact, 59 around 50, 59, 50. Yes, and obviously the substitution took a little while to come off. So he had 38 touches, completed 13 of 14, which is 93, which is very good. 1 key pass in the game, tried 3 crosses, never completed any of them. 1 of 1 long ball right there. Shot block 1. Dribbles attempted 3, and he completed 1 of that. Still good enough, because I know that he's not fully 100%. Ground duels 1 of 8, and the Euro one he lost it. So 1 duel out of 9. Last position 17 times. Had 2 clearances and 1 interception and 1 dribble pass. I love the fact that he was trying. He was definitely trying. All right. He was definitely trying, but if you don't see him turn up for the next month, I could clearly see why, because he is nowhere near what he was last year. Nowhere near. He can't he just does not look good at all. You understand me? It's just sometimes his raw ability let him complete things. You're just saying, when is he going to come off the field? You know? Because he looks like he's not well. And that's why people should not beat him if he can't turn up for Jamaica. I would hope that if it's an injury, they do whatever surgery they can to make sure he's okay. I know that you have others that's in his position trying to gun for those games and they're getting a lot of credit. But that Jaden kid, he came on yesterday and got a red card. So that kind of helped Leon Bailey. It kind of helped Leon Bailey because he got a red card yesterday, a double yellow card. So it kind of helped Leon Bailey. But he came on and in 2 seconds, he just looks more lively, more energetic than Leon Bailey. Maybe that's why he got a red card, because he looks too energetic. You know, so it's something is not right with him. And I would love to know. I would love to know if it's like an injury, surgery he should have. And they're trying to hold out for the surgery because they feel like he can give 75% and a 75% Leon Bailey is still good enough for them. I don't know what the problem is with him, but he's not moving good at all. So the window never helped him one bit. The window never helped him one bit. And you could see more games coming and he's not starting at all. He's not starting. Just watch. You will see, you know, when I talk things, it happens. You will see games coming for Aston Villa and he's not starting. Very soon. They might just go with a more narrow formation and use their attacking midfielders and leave the defensive coverage alone. You will see that coming very soon because he's struggling. And I know that they go wide just to keep him on the pitch. Because he has that ability. When he's on form, he can give you anything on the day. You understand me? But if he's not fully fit, I think Unai Emery doing him a bad service. He has played a lot of games and he's not getting any numbers. And you know that he thrives on that numbers. You know, so them having him out there and he's not 100%, I myself don't like it, you know? I myself don't like it. Figure out what is wrong with him. Tell him to take the time off. His game is safe. So if you have to take an injury, do the surgery, go and do the surgery. Get yourself well, 100%. The football is going to be here for you. Just get yourself well. All right. Let me know what's your thoughts on that, people, because that's what I saw in the game. It was a tough game for him, and all of the games this year have been tough games for him. And it's not just because the opponents are tough. Sometimes him himself just look like the game is more harder for him to play in. So it never looked like as easy as last season. It looks very hard for him to play. So let me know if you saw the same thing or you're saying that I am going a little bit over the top. Because I know I'm not going over the top, you know, because I clearly saw the same reports, even from the coaching staff and everything. They still say he's carrying the injury. So I don't understand what injury can you have when you go in for a window, you get the break and you're still coming back and you're still carrying an injury. What kind of injury is that? You know, what kind of injury that even when you get 2 weeks, you still looks even worse than how you looked before, you know? The player is human. Problem are real. Time to overcome the battle. He needs a proper sit down with a coach. All right. Family pastor JD, that can't be right because he will replace Messi and Ronaldo. No. But I think the player showed good sign last year. I'm not talking about replace Messi and Ronaldo. I'm just talking about the ability. Last year, he made some things look good and easy. But this year, it just looks like a super challenge for him. He's not marking properly. He's not breaking. He's not going into the channels. He's just laying off and waiting on certain opportunities to come. And then when he's there, he will make a tackle or something. So I don't think the international window did anything for him at this point. So I'm going to watch the rest of the games I'm going to watch the rest of the games for him and see how it works out for him. But this one is not a good one. This one was not a good one at all. And let's see how the rest work out. But for now, I would say that he's not coming back. He's not coming for the next window for Jamaica. The first looking, I would say that he's not coming back. So if we see the next 3, and he looks like he's getting better, I could see how he still comes to Jamaica. But for me, I wouldn't want to come because I can't give my best. You understand me? And that's why people have to understand that this is hard. Football is hard, people. All right? Football is hard. All right? No, Tyrell, I don't think it's mental, man. I don't think it's mental. You know? You can't just be so good last year and so bad this year. You understand me? And sometimes you're seeing him in the position. No, I think it's an injury. I am not going to say it's just him dropping off a form. Even when he just came to Aston Villa and he was injured, he never looked this bad. So I think it's an injury causing the problem. And maybe you hear that he's going to do surgery very soon. All right? Yes, no, man. That's why I'm telling people to rally around the player, support him, text him, tell him, ask him what is wrong with him, and if it's a surgery, he should go to do the surgery. Because if you did good last year, Aston Villa can wait on you to come back. Because sometimes you're under pressure, you know, guys. You're under pressure, and you don't want to lose your spot because they brought in young kids that are playing, and people like them more than Leon Bailey. Like they like what they offer to the team more than Leon Bailey, like the defensive and the attacking side. They like it a lot more. So maybe that's what keeping him from not getting himself fully fit. You understand me? And he wants to stay in that he does not lose his place. Because if those guys start to perform while he's out, scoring goals and assisting, he's not going to come back in the team. So easy. Buendia is not in the team. Buendia was one of the best players for Aston Villa when he got injured. You understand me? So that's how it goes in football. Your time passes very fast. So maybe he's just trying to push over the top. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go next time and provide what the coach says on the player. All right, but we can't deny what we're seeing with our eyeball. We can't lie to ourselves. All right, that's the one thing I do know. All right, yes, so I'm hoping the best for Mr. Leon Bailey. Speedy recovery. Hope he can get back to form very fast. Yeah, and we will be watching. Daddy Dean said he's going to be starting again on Tuesday and all of them stuff there. But Daddy Dean does not really talk of any facts. Daddy Dean just says things as he wants. So I will just respect to Daddy Dean as well. But we are analysts and we don't really put emotions in things. We are just giving it as what we saw. All right, the numbers totally the same thing, just as what we are seeing with our eyeballs. So we can't lie to people. And that's why people rely on these programs that we do to tell them the truth. All right. So next time, if you see the kid can't come, don't say that it is because he's hiding from Jamaica and all of those stuffs. That is not true. The player looks like he's carrying some injury and he's struggling for position as well in the club because the club is performing well and he wants to be a part of that performance because you could get left behind. All right. Yes. If you can play for club, you can. No, Juras, please stop, no man. You see, people, Juras already in the chat saying that if you can play for club, you can play for country. I don't think you want to see what he does right here on better pitches, in Jamaica shirt and worse pitches. He's going to look 10 times worse than what he looks on Aston Villa's pitch. All right, so our Manchester United pitch, I should say. So Juras, please, Lego your warboatism and pick up sense because I know you have serious amount of sense, more than the average. So stop it. All right, stop it, Juras. I have to beat you, Juras. All right, I have to beat you. People who dust out Juras in the chat. We're not accepting Juras bad man take again against Lord Bailey. All right. They're gonna say that I signed for Butler Camp. Nothing like that. Big of myself, Sean Base. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. People, I have not signed for Butler Camp. I am just seeing what is on the pitch and I'm trying to give you guys the facts. All right. Yes, I'm not eating on the player. All right. Yes. So Leon Bailey, guys, Leon Bailey looking injured and he's definitely damn struggling. And if he said he's not coming for Jamaica because he's not fit, I support him. All right, you just get fit, and we are here to support you. All right. Detonation, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. One advice you can give a player: pull up your socks Okay. So but if he's injured, you can't tell him to pull up his socks. Just tell him to get well. All right. So that is Leon Bailey, people. Leon Bailey. I have one more player here that I wanted to look at because John Russell, he came out of the wilderness and he had played again. All right. And I want to say that he was very good. All right. He was very good to me. All right. He was very good. Barnsley won yesterday and he was a part of that winnings. All right. As you saw here, he's playing deeper line midfield. He's playing deeper line midfield for them. Played 67 minutes. All right. He had 1 assist in the game, 29 touches, and he completed 17 of 21 passes, which is 81%. 1 key pass as well in the game. Tried 2 long balls, completed 1 of the 2 big chances, which is the assist. 1 off target, ground duels, 1 of 3, possession lost 6, 1 foul committed, 1 offside, 1 clearance, 1 tackle, and 1 dribble pass. All right, I thought that he was good for a person that's coming back from out of the wilderness. All right, so he came back in, and sometimes it's a struggle when you're coming from a tougher level development to come down to a next step, because high up the pitch, high up the levels, they deal with more technical side. Down in League One, they deal with more physical side. So I think he's one of those players that struggle with the type of football League One actually plays. But if you put him on a better team, he will look better. I honestly believe that, and I think Jamaica have not evaluated this player very well, because I think we don't have much 8s and 6 actually better than him. I know that we heard coaches that does not have the highest license in Jamaica saying that the player is slow. Sometimes if your brain is faster, you tend to can move faster than the fastest man. All right, because the football moves the fastest, and that's why I don't want certain people around the national team, because the lack of education sometimes can make some big catastrophic errors. All right, because this player is a very good player for the level. All right, and should be respected and should be given game time because he's very young. So that is John Russell. That is John Russell, people. That is John Russell. All right. Dwayne said JD Bailey is not injured. Dwayne, but the coach said he's injured. The coach said he's carrying an injury. That's what the coach says. So who am I? And who are you to tell we? Who am I first? You know, and who are you to tell we that he's not injured when the coach saying that? We have to put it that way, Dwayne, because what we have to do is to make sure we keep that information out. So that means people in the chat cannot make up stories. So when you talk a certain way, Dwayne, this category gone to the dogs, you are just feeding the mad talks so people can run with it and then destroy the players' them confidence a lot more. So that's why I make sure to pick my words properly when I'm talking about the players' them. All right? Yes. At least in the future. The coach said it multiple times, Dwayne. Multiple times. Like 17 times back to back, starting of games and after the games. Yes, multiple times. So Dwayne, I don't think you're listening to nothing Aston Villa. If you think the coach, every single game the coach said it, so that means, Dwayne, you have not researched nothing on Leon Bailey and you're just talking out of ignorance at this point, because every single time the coach says it. So I am not going to say anything opposite to what the coach says, because he's the one seeing the player in training and he's the one picking the player. So I cannot come and agree with you. All right. Daddy Dean, just research for yourself. I'm not going to argue with you. So that's John Russell, an assist from John Russell right there. All right. So John Russell doing himself a good service to keep himself in the Reggae Boyz pool. I think that he should get a call for the Reggae Boyz. I think he offers something to the system that the coach wants to actually play, which is a 2 deeper line midfielders. He's actually a 8 and a 6 from time to time, but I would think he's more of a 8 than a 6. So that again, well, if you said you're all in Aston Villa, then you shouldn't. Me and you should not be fighting about that. I saw the goal, Nitro. We don't have to talk about that. I'm here to discuss Reggae Boyz. Leave it alone, Nitro. Leave it alone. All right, leave it alone, because Nitro, stop. All right, stop, Nitro. Stop about goals. You're out here talking about goal. All right, you should have talked about goals and red cards, but you're not talking about that. All right, so let we leave it alone. Let we move on to the other players. All right. Dwayne, I am not going to argue with you. If you said what you think, you hear what the coach said, I am telling you what I know the coach said. All right, so I'm not going to fight with you, right, the big boss. All right, so let me move on now. A next player that I really like what he did was Karai. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. Is it that we are just not using the players them in their right position? All right. Is it that we're not using players them in their right position? Or we're not having faith in the players them? Why we're saying that we don't have a 8? When I'm just talking about a lot of players actually playing 8 position and they look very comfortable. Karai even expanding in his reach at this point. Yeah, because Karai showcased that he can play a 6, 8 and also a 10. All right. So Karai, so we have 8s. We actually have 8s. I just believe that either the coach does not believe in them or the coaching staff. That's what I think, because over these first set of matches, I think the selection and the discussion is heavily down to who is around the coach rather than the coach himself. So the first start is showing me that the coaching staff does not believe in a lot of these players because these guys are actual 8s. Nigel said Anderson not good enough. Well, Anderson yesterday was one of the better players on the entire field. But you wouldn't know that he actually played and played well. We only talk about some of these players that have, when they play bad, we say that they have played bad. But yesterday he played very, very good. But you wouldn't even know that he played for Charlton. And actually played the whole damn game. Because of our mentality. That's why. You understand me? Yes, I would, if you said he's not ready, but I'm saying we have to show what we believe in. Because if these guys are playing, be honest, guys, I don't think we have 3 better 8s than Karai Anderson. I don't think we have 3 better 8s than him, period. I don't actually think so. Man from Portland, thanks for being here. I don't know about that man from Portland, and so it shows you, even though we're saying people are not good, if we can't find better than them, that simply means we were rather nothing than something. All right, so we have to listen to our own words. You don't have 3 better players that's a 8 than him, and even a defensive central for the country at this point. You don't have those players, and he's already in. So what else we can do? So anyways, now Karai played 98 minutes for the game. 98 minutes he played for the team, and he was very good. Integral part of the system. 90 minutes played, 59 touches. His passes was a little bit off here, which is 25 of 38, but now he's in an advanced position, so that means he's trying to play killer line passes. All right, 1 key pass in the day, tried a cross, fail at 1 of 2 long passes, 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, had 4 dribbles, completed 2 of the 4, and he had 5 out of his 10 duels, 50%. He had 9 out of his 12 duels, 1, which is ridiculously good. So showcasing that his physicality is improving, and he lost possession 20 times because it is in the attacking areas now, and that is a part of passing ball as well. So most of those possession, like I think he got dispossessed 5 times out of the 20. So majority of them was actual break line in passes he was trying. And that was not the best on the day, because I just start show you the passes right here. All right, so all of them was the line passes that he was trying. But I like what I saw from him. Committed 2 fouls and was fouled once, 1 clearance, 2 tackle on the day. I thought that he was good. He was actually good in this game, and maybe need to play up the pitch a lot more. 1 second. Hello, I'm live, you know. Yes, but remember, JD, there are levels to football. Yes, there is levels to football, but I can't understand how people brains think then. Because if it's levels to football and he's playing, Omar Foley, bless myself. Thanks for being here. All right. JD, the midfield need fixing. You know it. No, I never said Anderson is the answer. But I'm saying if we don't have anybody, just look into yourself when you're talking. If we don't have anybody, and then we have someone, if we don't have anybody that reach the levels, would you not work with the one that you have, that you know that is at a level that is higher than everybody else, but he's not there as yet, that which is what is required? Would you not try to get him to that level? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking. All right. Injured players don't play, JD. The coach rate him highly. Yes. I think the coach rate him highly. All right. Yes. All right. So Karai Anderson, did play yesterday and played a good game. All right. Let me move on. We had Deshaun Bernard that played. Was not the best game. Was not the best game for Deshaun Bernard at all. You know. And also the entire backline. It's a tough coming back. All right. So we will be watching Deshaun again. Yes. Is your Suriname Garden? Is you the Suriname Garden? No, I'm not the Suriname Garden. All right. Yes. I'm just asking. We're talking about the players, and I'm just saying, if a player plays good in a game, at least we can call it out. All right, we can call it out. And I specifically talk about Anderson for one single reason, because I wanted people to know that he played good. All right, yes, because that's how it should go. We should embrace people for achieving things. All right, yes, we should not be sensationalists. You get me? His passing, yes, his passing accuracy is poor. But I said that he was passing final passes. So sometimes that can go bad, because remember, you're playing in a different position high up the pitch. And I'm just asking, because they never had much players as well. They never had much players in the game. All right? Yes, they never had much players in the game. All right? And they still got a draw, which is good. All right? Let me move on to chop up the other players. And once you come in, make sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Is Nitro? I'm calling Garden. Okay. Yes. All right. So, oh my God, why people texting me that Manchester City losing? All right. No. I have no time to do that, Mr. Jamaican Family Vibes. I think you guys are already enough of that, so I am not even acknowledging that, to be honest. You get me? Yes. So I have to just talk about the player that played 98 minutes. So that's why I did that purposely. I told you that's why I did it purposely. So you never hear me said, you need me to spell it out? Yes, that's exactly why I did that. Because I don't need to come and educate you on something that already gone 17,000 minutes, you know? No, I am not going to do so. I'm very sorry, people. All right? I watch football for football's sake. All right? Yes. So I talk about the player that actually is on the field that was said is not good, and then he played one of the best players on the pitch. He played good, but I should not talk about him because he's no good. To talk about somebody that barely come on the field. No, people. I have high standards, and I'm gonna keep my high standard, people. All right. Jamaica category have enough channels, so you guys can hear about that crap. All right, yeah, man. I am done with those foolishness going forward. I have to talk about the important players them, and that's what I'm doing. I'm very sorry, people. I know a lot of you guys might be upset, but I think you can't go on every platform to hear everything. When the players them do something, I will be here telling you that they did something. All right? Nitro, you can say what you want to say. I am from the ghetto just the same. I have standards. All right? Yeah, man. Can you just tell me that Russell Anderson is not good? You just told me that Anderson is not good. And he played the whole damn 98 minutes. And I should not talk about him because he's not the answer. He's no good. So I don't know what am I doing here. Yes. No problem. Anderson is actually from ghetto as well. No, Mr. Dre, it's not something for me to talk about. All right? Yeah. That's what I said. So if you don't want to eat me for that, no problem. I am perfectly all right to get eaten for that. All right. I told you that you don't need to hear it from me. I put up Ethan Pinnock that score a goal against Manchester United and play one of the best games for the season. I've talked about Leon Bailey coming for next season. No man, no, El Mexi, there's no bias. I'm done with you now. When you can't push propaganda on me, alright? I am not gonna be a part of the propaganda team. Alright? Yes. Jam up, I am not talking about nothing, big boss. Alright, when I have enough data, I will come in my shows and talk about it. Alright, I have no problem. Alright, and I will be the one talking about it because I am the one that watches football. So you know that I'm going to be talking about everything. So just let me do my thing. I'm talking about players that played. Alright, you never knew that Leon Bailey played. Alright. No, Phil B, that is not bias. And you guys are going to hate me today because as of today, we are going to cancel it. Yes, man, cancel me, people. Cancel me because I am almost certain that I have the only standard in this category. I'm almost certain of that. I am not in a propaganda of selling false hope to people. Not that. I am talking about what I'm talking about, all right? And you guys should cancel yourself. Because you just disrespected a player that played 98 minutes for a player that gets subbed down for minutes. I am not going to do that. Why I can't talk about the guy's game for 98 minutes, but I can talk about 8 minutes? Am I that desperate to sell false hope to people? That's not me, people. All right. So whatever you get up, if you want to eat me, because I am out for the 8 blood. I want the 8, so I send the 8 my way. I'm there with intelligence. Going forward, people. That's it. Period. Yep, JJ. And that's all I want to do. Just let me stick on facts. Deal with the players that actually play because you never know that Ethan played 1 minute. Had one of the best games. You understand me? You never know none of those things. So I come to provide those things and you guys upset. So that tells me and Nitro and those people are a part of the problem. Because you are the ones supporting the sensationalism and nothing about reality. You get me? So come on, man. Let me focus on reality, people. All right. So let me go to the other players then. Yes. Well, Mr. Dre, it's okay. It's okay, Mr. Dre. Oh no, I know that you guys don't like me, so you find everything to what I'm saying. You're gonna always, if you don't eat me so much, Mr. Dre, why wouldn't the top come? Top come, man. Let me just focus on my job and move on. I choose who I want to talk about. I don't care. Enough congratulations happen. Mother say them are 20, them are playing in the whole league. This youth are 19, them are playing in the league. A standard me deal with. So if you don't like what I deal with, just enough. I don't want to talk about it. Simple. So if you don't want to eat my approach, just eat it, man. Simple, man. I can't bother with these things, man. Let me just focus on what I'm doing. Come tell me what I need to do. If you don't do it, man, you don't just do it in a chat. Simple as that. I'm going to tell you when the player them play more game time, I will come and tell you. I can't just tell you some lies. Whatever, man. Let me move on, people. Because that is their purpose on this stream. Anytime I'm doing a Jamaican stream, they just pick something to try start an argument with. Alright, so guys, this is another good game. Somebody that we need to be watching. Alright, he's playing in a different position, but he's getting closer and closer to the midfield. Alright, I have not ranted none at all. Just stop lying on me, Mr. Dre. Stop lying. Alright, I have not ranted. I just said what I said. I'm done. Alright. Thank you, Nitro. Thank you, Nitro. Alright, thank you. Alright, thank you, Nitro. Brandon Cover, guys, he's in a lower league, which is League 2. Alright, which is League 2, but he's getting a lot of game time. Alright. Can play right back, right wing back, and midfield. Alright. He can play right back and right midfield. Alright? Yes. So I like what he's doing here, and he's getting closer and closer to midfield. So he looks like a player, and he has his passport and everything. He has his passport and everything. All right? Yes. So he's one that I am looking at to say that maybe he could add to the pool. But clearly, when I heard Mr. Algrims spoke about him back then, he seems like he shunned the kid away. It's a long time I saw people disrespecting these guys coming overseas, coming from overseas to try appease locals and over the top talking about locals. Because when he came in the first window, he act like he never even knew cover and act like he's not relevant. Oh, cover will be going down to the next league, so whatever he does in the match will not mean anything, whilst Whisper is there and Whisper is the best thing ever. That is the most nonsensical thing, and that's why I never rated Al Grimson from that statement. Is you're putting away professional footballers for footballers that's playing in the Manning Cup and story making up. You get me? So sometimes I even look back in myself and said, wonder if these coaches coming from abroad is even the right situation. I start to figure out what could be the right situation for Jamaica. Because when they come here, they are just using their badges to help sell things rather than actually help Jamaica. So I am not really impressed with some of these coaches comes here, You get me? No, Alj, listen to me, no, man. I am just talking as what they do to some of these players. So when they don't want to come back, I totally understand some of them not turning up back in Jamaica or want to play for Jamaica, because the way the guy talk about the kid, you wonder if he never played football when he was actually a professional player, one of the best players in League One, U21s at the time, and you make it seem like it doesn't matter what he does in the game that you're going to be playing, which was the Jordan tour thingy. So you're already failing the kid before he even played, and then he went on to play in the next competition, and he was one of the best players in the competition, and we seems to avoid him. Then Welsh come in the U20s, he's one of the best players in the competition, we seems to avoid him. You get me? We seems to avoid all of the midfielders, them, all of the wingers, them, all of the people that's actually playing at levels. So my question today is, do we really want these 8s and 6, or we're just trying to get complementary pieces to continue our narrative that we have from 500 years ago? And I want to think that that's what every coach will eventually do. It doesn't matter, because as soon as those coaches start to turn on and realize what they have to do, they have to sell 5 players already, and then eventually they're going to lose their spots and start going down, and once they go for what they want, they're going to get fired. And that's what I've been researching some things, and that's what happened for the longest time. So people, just me being honest to you, and I'm an honest person, just support Jamaica national team because it's Jamaica national team. All right, just support it. All right, just support it because you're Jamaican. I don't think you should support it and believe that you're going to get any hope from any coaches coming from foreign. It's going to always be exactly like what Mr. Oral Tracy says. Let me play what Oral Tracy says so you guys get to hear it yourself. All right? And you will understand why I sometimes I lose faith in reality, Yeah. This is what Oral Tracy had to say, people. Let me play it.
Central midfielder, defensive midfielder, being scouted.
So this is what he had to say, on top of what you heard from everybody in YouTube and everybody in the stadium. So when people said that I was over the top judging people, I think if I heard the radio saying the same thing, the TV saying the same thing, the stadium saying the same thing, and everybody in YouTube saying the same thing, I want to think that that's what Jamaica is today. The today Jamaica, I want to think that's what it is, because that means everybody over 200,000 people that we are seeing saying the same thing. Hear it, people.
In Jamaica, we're seeing some correspondence that it's close to a reality now. Isaac Hayden is 29 years old, and I was listening to somebody sent me something where he was speaking. I'm not sure the timeline of that though. But he was talking about Jamaica scouting him for 2 years. 2 consecutive years, they might try to get him to come play for Jamaica. And the man say emphatically England he want to play for. To the very end. And England him want play for. So I don't know if Steve Mcclaren got decide him say, yo, that England thing they not gonna happen, you know. Come down to Jamaica for your second resort now. Eh? Isaac in them go. So we keep an eye on that, but again though, you know we have to pray this thing away there. With the incessant going to England and looking for England born players. Them have a thing we always talk about it. Them have a point. Them have a thing where them call the diminishing returns. You know? Where you reach to a point where you're on an upward trajectory and you're pushing along that way, doing certain things to get to that trajectory. But somewhere along that journey, you can overdo the thing that you're doing, you know. So that the trajectory don't get no longer is positive. It start affect the process now to the extent where it become negative. Means that you overdo what you do. And then now the result is less of a positive and now starts to become a negative. And that's the concept of diminishing returns, you know. So we have to be careful how we go down the line here. Because something we have to do for decades now, you know. And we don't reach back on the World Cup yet with it, you know. The assumption that the more Englishman we go for are the better Jamaican team I go get. And don't misread me. Because I'm reasoning at extremes. I am not saying we not get some quality England-born players in the team. But if you ask me right now, outside of a replacement for Latimer there, which possibly Isaac Hayden could be, we don't think we need no more Englishman in that team, you know. If we can find a top quality strike, if we can get Mason Greenwood, fine. Stop it at Mason Greenwood. But this thing where we are going for every little Tom and John we're eligible to play for Jamaica. Some of the money are come rocks out the team, you know. Make the team worse. We don't know if Mason Woolgate are going to improve. We don't see him as a big player. But we don't see Mason Woolgate. There's not Mason Woolgate to put up on the team. Where Richard King can do better. So we have to be careful with the process here. We have to be very careful with the process here. We always preach a thing named balance, you know. There's an example of it in the last game where we play against Honduras. There's a certain kind of energy, fervor, tenacity, and hunger that was injected in the Jamaican approach to that game up at Stadium Monday night, you know. You know when that happened? When the coach put on Joshua Anglin, Ronaldo Cephas, and Kaheem Dixon. That time the team that was when the team looked different. So if we're careful when we go for some of them pedestrian journeyman footballer come pack up the team. You remember when Tapa did full up the team at England-born players in the World Cup qualifying against how we did play? Panama. And 3-0 we get that stadium. So we have to strike the right balance.
So you heard we should stop go for these journeyman pedestrian players. Richard King can do better than Oldgate. Cause him not see what Oldgate does that Richard King can't do. It should stop off Mason Greenwood and Oldgate. Hayden. Stop at Mason Greenwood and Hayden. And then we will try strike a balance. People, if you ever listen to this and think he made one valid point in it, you are just as dunce as him. He made no sense here in no football terms. The first thing in life, I've started my show just to tell you something. So let me destroy him just on football education. First thing in life, I just said, you saw Cincinnati played Cavaliers. None of the Cincinnati players deserve to be playing Cavaliers on the field. They never look like they are playing on the same planet. Because the reaction timing is higher, because they're playing at a higher level, because they're just better, period. Then you saw Cincinnati and all MLS teams playing England teams. The level is higher. They don't need to be on the pitch. So King and Cavaliers don't look better than anybody else in the Caribbean, much less the Concacaf region. But yet still, they are going to jump 7 levels and go straight up to play with Premier League players. The problem is the balance that we're trying to strike. The balance that you're trying to strike is literally what What is the problem? But because you're not educated in football, you never know that you can't just drop a JPL man on the field with an English Premier League man. That's why you're going to have wrong lines, because they can't stay up to the same fitness level. They can't move at the same timing, and they just maybe don't have the quality. So just because you want to see a balance, something that your brain alone can comprehend, Jamaica should give up everything. And that is how all of the done said them talk. Because they're all emotional wrecked people. They always want to be given things. That's why when we just had the Concacaf man came here, they were trying to find ways how Jamaica will actually... No line open up. No line opening up. No line opening up determined. Enough is enough. I am not trying to deviate my show to foolishness. No line opening up. None at all. Yeah? I'm just saying what I'm saying and I'm done, and I will continue with my players. So, as I've said, they're all dunces, emotionally wrecked people. They want to get everything free because they are freeloaders. That's why they're on Sportsmax asking people how Jamaica can get improved in a region where they're not beating no team. What Jamaica needs to do, since we have all of these great players, put them on a team and beat MLS players, and that's how you're going to get upgraded. So, Mr. Victor, the runner of CONCACAF, you did a very great job. Put these egotistic maniacs in their position. And I love the fact that he tells them football is a business. So go for the best damn players, because we have sense. We know what will actually generate everything. I don't need to explain around it. What he just says, nothing makes sense. And if people in Jamaica believe this, which off of 95% of them believe it, 95% of them don't make sense. And I'm not holding back my word either. Because when they're talking, they can be disrespectful. So I can produce disrespect with education. And I know what I'm saying is the facts. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And anybody at all, any level, license, would have known that is what is garbage. No, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm saying what I'm saying. You say it in the chat. Simple as that. I'm not running a call-in show. I don't sell propaganda, and I don't want to have this big tenement yard type of reasoning. I said what I said. Back to this. Done. I am not running a program with it determined, and I don't want to do any call-in show. Simple as that. I said I'm not opening any call-in. So what is the problem then? Why I can't just do a show and say what I have to say? What, you don't want people to hear what I have to say? You're trying to muzzle me? That's what you're trying to do? Let me speak freely, man. Let me. When I have call-in shows, I will do it. Simple as that. You can't dictate what I do. Alright? Simple as that, man. What is wrong with you, man? Technical drawing. The problem is, I don't like people love chat for no reason. Simple. I don't have nothing to say. I said this is stupidness. And this man is unintelligent when it comes on to football. You don't need to tell me anything more. It's nothing dictator. It just means me have sense. And I don't want to send my show off in a ghetto mentality, whole heap of unnecessary chattings when I know the facts just a while ago. So I'm done. So if you don't like it, don't come back, TD. Furthermore, I will make you don't come back here. Simple as that. Simple as that. Enough is enough, man. Some of you guys, you're not adding any value to nothing. Some of you guys are the actual problem. Straight up. So let me talk. Let me speak the way I speak. All right. Yes, I'm telling you. All right. Because I gained the education and know what the truth is. They are talking crap, people. And that's why what they do, talk a lot. So you don't even remember what they have said. I am doing 2 hours so you can hear what I say. And go and research it yourself and know that I'm talking the facts. It made no sense. Right there. No sense whatsoever. You can't put no JPL player upon no Premier League team in a history. You take not one JPL player in history can leave from Jamaica and play tomorrow in the Premier League. Lie them, I tell you. It is lie. It's not true. I am not going to argue that. And if you believe that, you're just as cuckoo. Stop, man. Sometimes we need to stop this over the top sensationalism and just speak facts, man. The man is selling division, and he's spewing a bag of garbage to people that are illiterate and will be following his dumb take. And by extension, what they do is make it hard for the coach to do his job. Simple. That is the truth. And that's why every coach here comes here cannot give us what they truly can give us via their education. That's what we do. We force people, educated people, to come and take advantage of us, because that's the only angle we are forcing them to. Because they have the truth to give you, and you don't want to accept it. You pay them money to give you the truth, and then you're forcing other things on them. So you know what they're going to do? Tell me what they're going to do, people. Just take your money and walk off. And just, okay, I'm going to damage my reputation a little by losing a few games, but let me take the money and walk off. That's what our culture does, because we act like we know everything. You get me? So that's what we're doing now. You're saying that the game changed when these guys came on. You know why it changed? Because they're doing whatever they want to do. They're not playing to no instruction. That is the truth. Let me move on. Let me move on, people. I am not going to argue with anybody, people. I'm just giving my take. But I just played it to make you hear what he has to say. And these are the things that he's spewing on TVJ and also on the radio. So if a man playing for England, coming to Jamaica, why he wants to come to Jamaica? Why you think he wants to come to Jamaica? What is Jamaica? Jamaica is nowhere different from United States, England, and every other country. And all of them try to get players. So Jamaica is nowhere better than nowhere else. It is just what we have affinity towards, which is Jamaica. We love Jamaica because we're Jamaicans. But it's nowhere different from England or anywhere else. And if you run away people, they don't want to deal with you. Worst, if they know that you don't have half the things them that they have, they don't have to deal with you. It does not have to happen, people. So let we be more civil, more intelligent in our way and our approach. You're on people, they're on TVJ, and I'm very surprised these things are coming on TVJ and on the radio. So he can have an agenda easily to get rid of overseas players. Because we heard, look how life is funny. We heard that half of the JFF, listen to this, people, listen to this in context. We heard that half of the JFF don't like the overseas players then. He could be a person for the half of the JFF, on the TVJ just spewing his narrative, because he knows that it's a big platform and it will be perceived as that's how Jamaican people thinks about everybody in foreign country. You understand me? So you see it? So you have to vet people. You cannot give them position and they will be doing this madness. So then I can just come out and say, all right, if this man can be on the national TV saying this, Jamaica have no standard then. You can't say I'm disrespectful, because that means Jamaica don't have no standard. You can't go on no other television which as a man can just say whatever he wants on a television station. On a television station. There is nobody in the world that can't happen nowhere else. People that's coming to help your country just made $1 million. Dexter Lembikisa just scored and came third and made us $1 million. It was not no whisper, Kaim Dixon, no local player. It was a overseas player scored, a young kid. Come here and scored. That's 20. And we are not bragging that he gets some minutes. That shows you how levels is. That man played 3 seasons as a professional and he's 20 years old. And then we are bragging that our local player get 8 minutes in a 4th-tier league. That we're bragging. We're disrespecting players that's coming from the 2nd and the 1st tier. And we are bragging about 8 minutes in a 4th tier after an educated man assessed a player and show you that you belong to get 8 minutes at a 4th tier league. We need to start talk the truth and face reality. You understand me? Nothing what we say no make no sense. And that's why I didn't want to hear what Determined saying. Because I don't want to extend the argument, people. I want my voice to be heard. Simple as that, period. And who don't like it, I am not here to try look no money from you and do, look no views. I'm just here to talk the truth. Because someone should be here to just say it as it is. When you better hate me because what? I am not suffering. I don't need YouTube for feed my family. I cannot work because I have a standard. So I'm going to use my channel to tell the truth. At least somebody will do it. Straight up. Who for feelings want to get hurt? Your feelings get hurt. So stop them foolishness here. And TVJ, a shame of you. You're a scrub network and don't deserve to be shown anywhere worldwide. You're a scrub network. You should stay in Jamaica and deal with Jamaican people. You're a scrub network to allow this man to come and talk his bag of gibberish on the internet with no education. Zero. So make sure you forward that to him. That I've said so. Low standard people. Straight up. Let me continue our show, people. Alright? We don't sell propaganda and we don't go over the top. So that's why I call out people today. Yes, man. And in a very respectful manner as well, too. Because if you claim to say I should support that just a while ago, you can't tell me, say, I can't talk freely. You know? Yeah, man, click this man and send to them. That's how it should work. I don't care what they want to think. Straight up. I'm not there for use local players for boost myself, for feel good. I need to improve myself and tell people the best. Give my people the best to improve themselves. Stop running away from reality and face your responsibility, man. Neil Golson said, JD, the man have his opinion just as you have yours. You can't bash someone for his opinion. All right, Neil Golson, thank you very much. Love that one. All right, so if you're sharing your opinion, on the national TV, you should not. The national TV should be for reporting, not me to sell my propaganda opinion. And I've just exposed that it's fake. It's not true. It cannot work. And it's one of the things that's holding down the country. And if you're calling people at a higher level than any player that you have, Neil Golson, saying that they're garbage, so what should I say about local players? They are absolute dog crap. If these guys are garbage and every educated person on planet Earth sees all of your players them and they are not getting bought from nowhere, what we should say about the local players them then? And if we talk like that, you guys say, oh, we're acting like we're better than people. So Neil Golson, that show me say you don't have no respect for nobody else then. Neil Golson, if you're going to support his take, you don't hear the man loud. I disrespect people, oh, them garbage players, yeah. And them pedestrian man here. Mans that's playing at levels that 95% of Jamaicans never reach in their life as a footballer. They are garbage players and should not be coming here. And you really want to tell me that him have him opinion and just like how me have my opinion? I am not on the TVJ. They wouldn't put me on TVJ because I would have bring facts. And the facts wouldn't benefit the narrative that you want me to sell, which is local players great. Because it's going to tell you the truth. You understand me? So, Neil, me listen. Me listen, Neil, but just listen to yourself just a while ago. So just listen to yourself just a while ago in a Neil. If these guys are garbage, what it makes the other people them? Oh, you're going to tell me that, oh, because them they get the opportunity. Well, it's your skills, blood, make you get opportunity. Everyone on a camera, everyone of JPL games, them, a video is there. If you're good enough, people will find you. You guys said it's Manning Cup phone whisper. That's what they told me, you know. Even though I know better. It's Manning Cup phone whisper. So why JPL can't be found? Okay. Wow. Let me stop lying to ourselves, man. Just if you don't like it, come out and tell me that you don't like it. Done. But you don't need to disrespect anybody. Or else you're going to be disrespected. And nobody can tell me that I can't talk so. Because what I'm saying is way more factual than what he just said. JD, the man never disrespect nobody. Everybody see Old Gate is garbage. Stop your crap. Dwayne, you said the man never disrespect nobody. The pedestrian and the man never disrespect nobody and Old Gate was crap. Maggie was dog shit. So what you have to say about that? Where again? Because Maggie was the worst player in the field. He actually assisted Lozana of Honduras 2 goals. And not even the coach can talk the truth. So what you have to say about that, Dwayne? So you see, you pick your battles then. So no problem. Put everybody on the same level. Put everybody on the same level and use the same standard. So we can call who is trash, garbage. Let me do that for you then. You see, that's what me I say now. And look how I jump on some disrespectful people. You see it? When I just pointed out facts that you can go and watch the game. But for some reason, you missed that. Oh, we never talk about Maggie being garbage. You know why they omitted it? Because they don't have nothing for brag about. If you can't see the agenda doing, something is personally wrong with you. If you can't see the agenda, something is personally wrong with you. The worst player on the field, they were bragging the last time when he played against Nicaragua. But now he's garbage. You couldn't talk about him. You start talking about the 3 substitutions that came in to change the game. You made sure to omit that. So what are your reasoning doing? That's why I'm going to take call. Because I'm going to stand for foolishness. So if you want me to talk the truth, here me tell you the truth then. Who can come and tell me I'm lying? Me can bring up every stats and show you. But oh, you're going to respond to that. You can't respond. So you can't, it just kill your argument there. You can't respond. Simple as that. You see it? Because that's the reality. You get me? Nobody's there to fight for these guys. You get me? Nobody's so in life, reason. Look at 7 sides before you open your mouth. Look at 7 sides before you open your mouth. That's why I don't like to take calls. Because it goes down to the gutter, you know? Determine, you can say what you want, determine. We need to have standard, one standard for everybody. See it works out. Because why you're trying to rebuttal what I'm saying is just because you agree with him. Because you agree with his done steak. His done steak, they should not be on TV stations and they should not be on radio. Period. And anybody giving these people mics should just not have a job, none at all. That is a high standard. Simple. Big up yourself, every one of the real people them coming in. And guys, that's why you saw me just leave. That's why you saw me just leave the space and I barely upload. Last time I uploaded was what, two and a half days ago. 2.5 days ago. And that's how it's gonna always go. 2.5 days ago. Collect as much information on the players them that I want to talk about, and I just talk about it and leave. Alright? Yeah, man. Because this is not going anywhere. This is a propaganda center to just spew a bag of hatred and garbage. You know? Yes. For a bunch of people that have achieved nothing in life. And maybe will never achieve nothing in life either too. Because of their laziness and want things to be given to them. That's what I see it as. So I have no interest in this anymore, people. Because you can't talk the truth. If you talk the truth, it's like you're eating on them. You know? Crispy said, JD, the new narrative is that the ranking of leagues is not important. Yeah, man, anything to make them feel like they're egotists, they're bigger than whatever. That's why the man dissed them. That's why the Concacaf guy dissed them. Told them that, no, you have to beat other teams. Because the man pretty much tell you that Jamaica got rankings because AD is not in the competition. Suriname never get enough space because they have just started their league. Trinidad just started back their league. So you get more than one position. What you did not deserve. You did not actually deserve so much position. The JPL is not as good as the position, the amount of placement they actually got. It's not true. So the man pretty much telling them, give them more spots, and you are out here want to be ranked as MLS teams. You can't even beat Caribbean teams. You can't even win the Caribbean League. We can't look, AD send Violet. We lose against Violet. Violet never playing a football. Then we come back and Suriname League never start and Suriname win it as well. And this year, and next year, the team come and knock out 2 of our team again. Only Cavaliers, the only man in football in Jamaica that believes in education, is the only man floating. Oh, ironic. Oh, ironic. The only man in football that talks about education is the only man be successful. And Una actually hate him. Una actually hate him. Una actually hate the only man that's talking about education. Una actually hate the only man that's talking about education. Let that sink in. And he's the only man actually make it out. With a bunch of kids. With a bunch of kids. Not big man here. With a bunch of kids. He used to do it as well. So Mr. Speed might be hurting all of you guys' ego. All of you guys' ego. Because he's just exposing that you don't know much. Because he's using a bunch of kids' blood. And embarrassing you guys every year. Look how much money Mount Pleasant spends on everybody that we hype up and say them are the best. Put together, and then they still can't beat Mr. Speed. Or beat him at that consistent rate. You understand me? so people, just be sensible, man. If you say this is just a propaganda for stroke our ego, and that's what our culture in a nutshell. I don't know if how blind you guys can be, man. So that's why I said I'm not gonna be a part of any propaganda. You have to do something at a level that I respect. That's the only way I'm coming to talk about it. You can describe it as hate all you want, but I'm not being a part of that foolishness. Yeah, man. No, but that's what I'm saying. Speed, keep on doing anything, keep on fighting for education, and that's what I heard the Concacaf man said. Keep on. That's why he said he made sure to call the situation. He said that professional players played football at the highest level. We don't allow them on dugout. So who is anybody in Jamaica for me to say them not to have them license? So that's man. I pretty much I tell you say. On a jump to ego, like on all about the sensationalism and not about the right thing. The man really put them in them place. I'm sorry that I couldn't actually play the clip right here, but I sent a lot of people to go watch it. It's refreshing that somebody that we know that this man has his money, he has his power, so he can speak freely to them. They can't do nothing for him. And he's telling them as it is. It was a reality check, man, moment, people. A reality check moment. The 80 teams, Dominican teams, and the list goes down. Dominates Jamaican clubs. But that's what I'm saying. That's just a fact, you know. We can pull it up as well, but we're not. That's why I never wanted it to go extensive, because I just wanted to tackle this man's statement. His statement, which is Oral Tracy. Period. That's what I wanted to tackle. His statement only. Alright? His statement only. I wanted to tackle. That's all. You know? And I know that there are people that supports it. He's on the radio. Why would he be on the radio if it's not profitable? Why would they have him on TVJ if it's not profitable? So that's why I tackle it, you know? Yeah man, we're done. It's 1 hour 90 minutes, so I can go back to the rest of the football and do my thing. Yes, so people, you already know where I stand now. So whoever want to unsubscribe from my channel, you can just do so, because I'm not in it. First thing, I'm not gonna be acting like I'm in the ghetto and having a bag of call-ins. No time again on my show. From today, it's not going to happen ever. So if that's what you subscribe to me for, you can never bother come back, because I don't want that. I'm not that person. And for people that calls me out of shows and try to be disrespectful to me, it's the last time you're gonna call my phone either too. If I said I'm on the road with my family and you call me and ask me, so what that mean? That means your sense is not up to the par to deal with people like me. So you just don't call me on my phone and don't deal with me. Alright? Yes, I'm done with this BS. Because some of you guys are not literate enough to deal with even human beings. And sometimes you come up disrespectful, because my little kid have to be saying, why that guy is so disrespectful? You told him that you're on the road with your kid, and he's asking, so what that mean? I don't give a F about you, my youth. Don't call about my phone. Alright? I blocked your last channel because I saw that you're all about propaganda. When I don't deal with me, man, because I don't like you guys. I'm only here to give my information and leave. So don't call me. If you don't listen to my show, don't call me. Don't deal with me. You guys are the problems, and I'm going to make sure I start to be a part of the solution. So I'm not going to be in any one of these little foolishness with you. I am not talking to you. Don't deal with me. I don't like you. You are a bunch of illiterate people that can't go nowhere outside Jamaica. You can't survive. Straight up. So make sure you know that today. And anyone who call me, I go black you. Don't deal with me, man. Enough, man. When you can continue to damage Jamaica and damage Jamaica kids. When you're not going to come and try damage my kids at all. Straight up, man. Yeah, man. Some people, them level of intelligence is low. You have the audacity. Call my phone. You already sent me a voice note. You can't wait. I have a life. I have standards. Don't do that, man. Who you, man? Don't do that, man. I've already said that in public, man. But some of them, I'm telling you, people, this YouTube thing, or at least this Jamaican YouTube thing, make you stoop to certain lower levels in life, man. I'm telling you, man, just because you think that you can do something good for people, believe me, man. Do you think that you're doing something good for Jamaica? Sometimes it's sickening, people. It's sickening. You don't even want to come back. You don't even want to come back. That's what I've gotten every time I've done this show. I don't even want to come back. You know? Billy, you should play the Lindy De La Pena clip. No, man, I'm not playing him. I'm just done, man. I'm just spazzing out, man. I'm done with these people, man. Done, man. I agree. I also ignore those nuts. No, man, but if you can do whatever you want in your free time, but never call my phone and actually try to disrespect me, and you don't even know that you're disrespecting. Don't do it, man. I will embarrass you, man. Don't do it, man. You get me? Don't do it, man. I don't respect it. When I leave here, I leave here. All right? I have a life beyond YouTube, and it's very much organized and full of principle. Everybody shows everybody respect. And that's why if you come here and show me respect, I only show you back respect. But if you come here and be disrespectful, I will be disrespectful as well. And you can't tell me that I should not be disrespectful to you. That's why Premier 7 said, the only way I should go is professional. So what happens when people not going professional? What are you going to do? All right? I swear those guys are on crack. Yeah, man. They are not in my chat, but yet still calling me. So what's the purpose of calling me? I don't know you. So you don't call me. I don't know you. My subscribers get my number to call me. I'm okay with that because maybe sometimes they need some information and I can provide the information. But some of these guys are like, they don't have a life aside from YouTube. Don't call me, man. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to, but I've given up now. Sports strat. The problem is, even the smart people, what they are doing is exploiting the dunce people. Them. They are exploiting the dunce people. Them. So at this point, I give up, yeah, man. I'm just turning up when matches going on. Eat and Pinnock them score a goal, and some of the players them put together. And then after, when I have other times, I will go and talk about Manchester City, Suriname players, Nigeria players, 80 players over my other channel, and just leave it alone, you know. I'm falling. I'm good, man. I'm good, big boss. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just making it known publicly. So if somebody else do that again, the disrespect that will be coming to them will be different level. It will be next level disrespect coming to them. All right. Yeah, man. So if they want to try it again and call me out a turn, the level of disrespect coming to them is going to be believe me, man. They might try find people in Belgium to kill me when I'm done with disrespecting them. City to win? No. Nitro was talking about the One Love. I saw that update came in and it was 1-1. All right. So I hope people take this stream to know exactly who I am. All right, and I don't want to be perceived any way else. So if you don't like this version of me, this is who I am. So make sure to take it as to what it is. This is who I am 100%. All right? Yeah, man. So I have no problem to take it exactly that way. All right? Yeah, man. So if you don't like me off this one, I think you're not gonna like what's to come after. All right? Yeah. JD, you can't make that win by gain up. Okay. What are your thoughts on the Liverpool captain joining the Reggae Girlz? Very good, very good one. Very good addition. I heard that Bonisha had some difficulties with passport and stuff. That's why she wasn't included. All right. Doctor, big up yourself, man. But I'm just telling you, that's why I started to just stay away, because it just getting horrible. And I saw that it's the whole Jamaica showing me their colors. They are showing me their colors that they don't like anybody aside from their people. And all of the majority of people are failures, and they keep on supporting failures to bring down actual successful people. So they want to act. That's why Dunce is a top of our culture today, because we are supporting any foolishness. Any foolishness or failure people does, we support it and then avoid the people that's doing good. So sometimes in Jamaica today, you might have very bright people, very good people doing good, and we shun them aside because we have a friend over there so have a do scamming, and they have a Mark X and a tight pants. That's what we're going to do today, because that's what we're doing to the footballers them. We are trying to push up the average ass ones them, that majority of them not going anywhere, because the history shows us for professional footballers. You understand me? Yes, so that's what we are doing. So they showed their colors, so I would just show them that, bro, I don't need this. You know, I would just do my videos, one off, what I want to talk about, and leave. You understand me? Let them stay with them dunce culture and them dunce behavior. You know? Yeah, man. Yes, it's true, El Mexi. That's what they're all about, man. You know? They will always talk about, yeah, man, this them need. No, you look like you look like a fraud, man. Straight up, man. So who want vex, man? Ignore no. David J, this video had to serve for that purpose. You understand me? Because I was talking about the other players them not doing well, and they wanted to kill me to talk about a kid that came on for 8 minutes. And I come tell me what I need to do. You don't tell me what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I came here to talk about players that's playing. That's what I wanted to do. You say you can't tell me what I need to do. You get me? Yeah, man. No, JD, it's most Jamaican, just a view. Yeah, man. JD, no, it's not most Jamaicans, just a few. No. Samson, I have given up that take to say that it's not most Jamaicans. Look, Samson, I just showed you something. The National Stadium saying the whole same thing. They have done it over 6 months, 2 years time. 2 years, they did the same thing. On the radio, on the TV, doing the same thing. On YouTube, doing the same thing. I've contacted normal people in Jamaica, and that's exactly what they told me about the heart and the spirit. All them foolishness them are gonna make we play better when are the local players them. So I'm saying, okay, so you're saying me that so not even the players them will go overseas? Oh, them can be accepted as well, but nobody from overseas should not come here. So Samson, I am telling you, don't build up your hopes to think that it is the minority. No, it is not the minority. It is the majority, because we just talk about almost close to 60 to 70, 80,000 people, and they are all saying the same thing. At what point are you going to say different? Samson, I think it's the majority. Look, I'm going to show you that it's the majority. Why would they have to put a quota in? Why would you look? Jamaica people, listen to this. Jamaica qualified for the World Cup. The World Cup as ladies did well. Samson, tell me what was the remarks for everybody you heard from in Jamaica. Someone in the chat, please tell me what was the remarks, because I went around and scout around 90 to 100 different sites talking about it. You know the first thing, Dwayne, I'm going to show you that you're shallow-minded. You know what was the first thing, Dwayne? The first thing they said? Even when they qualified and did well, in the World Cup, and then now what they said the last 2 months, you know what they said? The team never looked like a Jamaica team. That's what they said. So they said it when they created history. When they created history in the World Cup, they said it, and after when they are changing the coach, they said the same thing. So Dwayne, stop, don't tell me foolishness, because believe me, 6 months time you're gonna see the same, and you're gonna realize that maybe I'm just thinking far ahead of you. All right, and I keep seeing more things than you. I maybe talk up to more people than you almost every day, or get more people to deal with every day, and I see what they are doing. All right, so don't tell me that it's foolishness I'm talking, man. Aim Henry, I know, I agree with you, Aim Henry, but imagine that is the case, Aim Henry. Remember, and Aim Henry, what the coach came in and said, some of these kids need to go overseas and educate themselves on the matter, Aim Henry, and they came out and disrespect the man. People in JFF disrespect the man, people on the radio disrespect the man, people on the TV disrespect the man. Aim Henry, that's what they did. So what I'm trying to show to Dwayne, you're not collecting enough data as myself. I know I don't just talk out of turns. I am just giving you facts on top of facts on top of facts. At what point you're going to say something different? I have given you so much proof on all different sides, and you say no, this local and overseas thing is not the same. I've just played a damn clip of the man that tell you the opposite, and you are saying this, it's not a thing. Boy, I don't know to help you, big boss. I don't know to help you, big boss. I think this is not the place for you, big boss, because you look like you can understand what I'm saying and what I'm giving you the proof of. So I can't say this is the place for you, big boss. All right. I heard fans in the stadium were booing Pinnock. If that's true, that is terrible. I heard that it was KC Palmer they were booing. So if you heard about Pinnock, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but I can't see anybody booing Pinnock. I can't see anybody booing Pinnock, because that makes no sense. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, and that would have showed up the limited knowledge they have on viewing football. If people would have booed Pinnock in that game, because Pinnock was the best player on the park aside from the goalkeepers on both teams. So that would have been the most stupidest takes. So I never heard about Pinnock none at all. So I'm not gonna jump to say that is true, but I heard about KC Palmer from multiple people. People inside the stadium as well told me that they were booing KC Palmer. So Dwayne, collect that data again and go and check for yourself. Box money, we say Gaza. All right, big up yourself. All right, so guys, we have done 33. Drop your questions for the 27, so I can just finish on the 2 hours. And as what we said, it doesn't matter how much games plays. I am not coming back until 2.5 days time. So when I have all the players then put together, that's what I'm going to do. And my shows are going to be served only for that going forward. So if you know about any mix-up, I please beg you, don't come and spew it on the channel. If you hear me don't mention something, don't mention it to me, because I don't want to hear about it. I might know about it and I don't care. All right, so going forward, I just want to stick on football only. I want to stick on football only, people. Only. Going forward, any mix-up you hear, I don't want to talk about it. I want to stick on football only. I'm an analyst, and I'm a person born in Jamaica. I live in Belgium. All right? Yes. So I just want to talk about what I see and feel moving forward. So any mix-up you have, don't bring it on the channel. Any over-the-top sensationalism, don't ask me about it, because I don't care. I pretty much don't like it either. All right, so in order for growing my channel to reach people that wants what I want to give, please just abide by my rule, because if you come here and try to sell a sensationalism, I'm going to block you as well. I'm going to block you, because I want to reach to other people that's making sense. I don't want to go to the sensationalist crowd. I am okay with that. I don't want more subscribers. I don't want more views. I'm okay. I'm changing up this channel going forward. I'm going to stand for something going forward, people. All right? Yeah, man. So that's what I want. And if you guys keep on saying that's what you want, please provide me with the evidence that's what you want. So at least for my channel here, let me just talk about quality football. Alright? And you don't bring sensationalism to me. Please. Alright? Because you say that you want. So let's show me that you're not mixed up and want into gossip every single time. And over the top sensationalism. Show me that. Alright? JD, I was around when Jamaica qualified 1998, and I know that a lot of Jamaicans don't know about football. Samson says, "Morning, bruv. You abandon church since you depart Jamaica?" No, I have not abandoned church, man. But I had to cut the fact that I played something, and the guy said it out of his own mouth. Dwayne said we had 12 overseas born players in the team for this window, and the fans only beat Oldgate and criticized Lati. No one giving the overseas players a fight. Dwayne, don't tell me something that I know for facts. All right, Dwayne, just stop. All right, we have 12 overseas players because Mr. Spade and the coach that they hired know that that's the only way of success, Dwayne. If you think any way otherwise, you are almost going into a delusional territory. They don't like them, Dwayne. The man them come out and tell you that they don't like them. JPL come out tell you that they don't like them. JFF, half of JFF come out and tell you that they don't want them. The radio come out and tell you that they don't want them. The people come out and tell them, Dwayne, stop, man. Just stop, brother. I am not going to read out none of your more comments because it's not making no sense. I know the facts. Everybody know the facts. The people that's in the position telling you what they want, and you are out here telling me that it's the opposite, brother. I can't. Out of respect, I'm not going to read any more comments. So you don't have to comment, my brother, because I'm not going to read it. All right? Because I know it's a fact, and you telling me that it's not a fact. All right? Do you think Boyd was more popular than Burton? Uptown, I'm not asking you. Uptown, big up yourself, Jairus, thanks for being here. Uptown, in 1998, I went to the stadium. 1998, we walked from Walton Park Road. Ryan, big up yourself, thanks for being here. We walked from Walton Park Road, and they were badding up the coach to put Boyd in the team. Listen to me good, Dwayne. I don't know if you were out there. I was a little kid, and what I learned, people say, where I run down the white boy, that's what they call the guy. I know he can attest to that himself. And I talk about say, you know, care what Walter Boy does. He should be in the national team. So it's a long time, Dwayne, we don't have no standards. So he was being disrespectful to the coach, and the coach decided that he's going to penalize him for being disrespectful. And what are we doing in 1998? Badding up the coach to say that road got block. The state, we can't get in the stadium. People will get hurt. Just for the coach can't do his job. So you see how long we are fighting coaches to do their job? Dwayne, just stop, my brother. Just stop. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I know. And at some point you need to stop, because I don't think you're listening. None at all. You're just in your own head and you can't comprehend what I'm saying. Alright? I am just talking of facts. I told you a million people that's running Jamaican football, and you keep on talking all sorts of foolishness. Alright? I was there from 1998. We are fighting against overseas people. So no matter with the foolishness, people. Come on, man. From 1998, this the same way people sound like this man on the radio. The same way. They should be complementary pieces and not the main part of the conversation. And that's what they're fighting for today. The difference is football have risen to a different level. So they can't be complementary pieces no more. They have to be the main part of the piece. And that's why people are not happy. Lulu, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. So all the people in the chat know that I'm not lying. It is the facts. All right. Remember, we are street youths. You know, we are out there, man. So when I'm talking, I'm not talking of just this year alone. I'm talking about the whole damn time I'm alive. I have noticed that's how these people are. But no, it's more public because now we have the internet. So what I could have seen in the stadium when we went there, you are seen now in the public, and that shows you that they have the lack of respect that they're showing to the rest of the world. You know. Hold on. You're right, JD. I was 17 at the time. That means you're older than me, Omar, anyway, because I was younger. All right, JD. We have 150 fans here. Put up a vote against overseas baller. Simple. You just talk about a few people and this. Okay, but Dwayne, I just told you about the half of the JFF. I just told you the JPL man. I just told you about Craig Butler. I just told you about the JPL owners them. No, the JPL team owners them, the coach them on the radio, YouTubers. So what are you talking about? I have physically told you about everything just a while ago. That's the whole Jamaican football. And all of them says the same thing, Dwayne. I am not going to argue with you. Everybody in the Dwayne, and maybe you and your 4 accounts them, I got actually disagree with what I'm saying. You and your 4 accounts, people can't tell you who they are, and you keep on telling me that they mean different. It don't make no sense. I was not a overseas born person. I was born in Jamaica. I know what I'm saying. All right. You lived on the streets. I thought you had a home. I had a house, but we were street youth growing up. So I was not afraid to say that. But why we still having this attack on overseas players when every other nations pick the best? Ryan Hall, it will never stop. Because what they want to pick an educated man to pick him as the coach and then dictate what that educated man does, which makes no logical sense. You understand me? That's what we want to do. They want to force the hand of the coach. So you you sign a man. So why don't what you need to do is fight for a local coach, fight for Mcclaren Garden to become the coach. That's all you need to do, fight for that. Fight for Mcclaren Garden to become the coach. So you have the local man. So if the local man doesn't pick them, that means he believes that he can't win without these people. So fight for a local man. That's what I want to hear Maverick talking about. Fight for a local man. You understand me? Damn, I can't get any update. What's city going on with, man? Jesus God. Oh, it's just 64. Still a lot of time to go. Jesus God. Little. Damn, this can't be real. Oh, 14 shots to 4. And it's... Damn, I need to rewatch this video. This match. Yes, it's still 1-1. Yeah, man. Brain drain, big of itself. Nigel Grant said, don't be so angry. So Nigel Grant, what else? It's frustration here. It's frustration here to know that you know what people, you know what is needed, and the fact that people can just be so dumb and so arrogant at the same time. Being dumb, you know? And they're leading a lot of people down the wrong road, you know? So you have to, you want your country to be better. Remember, we want the kids them. Remember, we have one of the highest crime rate in the world. And something that people always say that I should not say that. But that is a fact. So if you get more kids off the street, because I was a street youth, I was a street kid. Not say fully like just live on the street, but I was on the street. I can go out whenever I want. You know, I can go out whenever I want. So I was a street kid. I saw all of my friends them born, grew, and died. Just because they never had certain options. Because you only had one chance to make the national team. You never have a lot of facilities that kids can go and really learn something to improve themselves. You never had that. You never had that in football. Because remember, sometimes certain kids will not go certain places. So now we see some guys coming in the country that can uplift our country. To give us money to develop places. Because if we make the World Cup, it's 12 million. So we can build up infrastructures and go places. We just saw a 20-year-old kid from England come and made us get $1 million. You understand me? Come and made us make $1 million. All along it was the reggae girls make us money. All along it was the reggae girls making us money. From 1998 till now, because they are the only ones going somewhere. I know AM Henry does not like when I say that, but it was the reggae girls. And a lot of humans in the chat, you don't like when I talk about the reggae girls, but it was the damn reggae girls making us money. The man them never do nothing at all. How long we pick local players? Oh, we never win the money. Where the money gone? We never win it. Now that's why we had owed them money and we went into bankruptcy. So we want to clear all of those debts. The JFF want to clear all of those debts. They want to help the kids them just the same. So we want to continue to say that the JFF is bad. Because we are the ones trying to make them bad. You understand me? So I can see something that can aid Jamaica and by extension drop crimes as well, because now you can have infrastructures that can house thousands of kids that can improve themselves. So you can finally get the hype that you deserve. You can produce some quality kids that can just jump to levels from levels. So that's what the guys them coming to Jamaica fighting for. That's what they're actually fighting for. Obviously, they are fighting for their parents' land. That is true. But they, by extension, they're doing something for Jamaica. So the fact that you're coming out trying to discredit a man that have reached further than anybody you can think of. You understand me? And coming to do something for you. And you're discrediting him. Something wrong with you, man. You know? JD, Jamaica got money for 2 Gold Cup final. That's what I'm saying. You're not talking the whole truth. How much money you got for 2 Gold Cup finals? Do we in? Put up your money for 2 Gold Cup finals. And put up your money how much you get qualified to go to the Copa. You see it? And how much money? And how much money the girls them get to qualify for the World Cup. Stop your foolishness doing. Alright? So that means you're supposed to listen good. Don't just listen to respond. Listen properly. I have said the girls them that bring in the money for Jamaica. So you see it? So you see it? So we catch you now. You just want to respond, man. Listen. Put it together. Stop being egotistic. How much money we make? Go back and do the research. How much money we make to make the Copa? And how much money to make 2 finals for the Gold Cup when at that time? And come back and tell me, say I'm wrong. And go and check how much money the girls they made to qualify for the World Cup. So stop it, man. We all know the figures here. We know the figures. It's public. We know it. So stop. Alright? Give the girls them credit. So Dwayne, you will lose the battle, brother. No, he's losing and still battling it with himself, brother. Stop. Alright? You can't discredit me because I'm only talking on facts. I have all the information here. So why you going to try to discredit me? And I have confirmation as well. So the girls them make the biggest amount of sum. It doesn't matter what you're going to say. From 1998 until now, the girls made the biggest money ever came into a Jamaica team. Period. And that was this last World Cup. That was this last World Cup. Regardless of what you want to say. Teddy, no. The girls that make the biggest amount of money, Teddy. The only money we ever made in our history from 1998 until now, more than the girls. Teddy, you stop talking about the girls them overhyped. You lost the credibility there. Listen to me, guys. The biggest amount of money Jamaica Federation ever get, aside from FIFA 5-year, 4.5-year grant, which is 5 million, that will be increasing, is the girls they make into the World Cup. Stop it, people. Stop lying. Stop lying. So let me put it on the screen to teach you how much is the most money they ever made. Aside from the free money that they got from FIFA, the free money that they got from FIFA, and the 2 grants that they got in the coronavirus. Don't test me the win. Don't test me the win. The girls they make the most money. All right. All right. So let me put up the girls them. Hold on. I am putting up the money for the girls them, and then you go and ask the JFF. All right. I am going to put it up and you ask the JFF then since. All right. All right. Female World Cup payout. All right, and there you have countless videos telling you about the payouts. All right, countless videos. All right, I'm going to get it and give you, because we have gotten confirmation on this separate. So let me put it up here. The biggest money we ever got since 1998 is the money that FIFA gives us every 4.5 years. You can check the auditing for FIFA for Jamaica over the last from 1999 until now. You can check it and you see for yourself. I said from 1998 until now, so you can't count of we qualifying for World Cup 1998, and even that time it was still not more. All right, JD, I'm tired to tell you are not correct. Ask your friend Spade. He's the head of finance committee. Reggae Girls made $4 million. They cost. Listen to the Henry. We said that's the big. So Henry saying that I can't just say it like that. They make the most money, but technically they cost more money just the same to get them there. All right. So Henry, then for 1998, take out the money, Henry. Then take out the cost, Henry. All right. Take out the cost, Henry. All right. Take out the cost, Henry. All right. Bringing Rudolph Speed? No. Wait, the most money we ever. All right, Henry, tell me if this is lie. The most money ever received from a performance. Let me word it better. From a performance of a Jamaican team is who? The most money from 1998 until 2025, which 2025 have not come as yet. Oh, who made the most money? Just answer me, Henry. Just don't tell me about how much money take back out of the money and all that stories. Who made the most money? Teddy, I know the answer, Teddy. I am giving you the man to tell me the answer to as well. That they make the most money. We are going to try to devalue the girls and say, oh, they cost but this. But that was the most money we ever brought in. That's why we're trying to make the next World Cup, which is 12 million. That means it's 3 times more than what the girls then brought in. So hold on. So Henry, I'm just saying the truth is still the truth. All right, they brought in the most money ever since 1998 until 2024. That is the truth. If you said that they cost a lot more to divide out of the money, okay. All right, I can agree with that as well. All right. Yes, people, but I'm telling you, they made the most money. They brought in the most money. They brought in the biggest prize ever from 1998 until now. That's all I'm saying. All right. All right, Teddy, you're going to keep on fighting against the girls. They may already show you on Teddy, but the facts remain that they have done. The net is low. All right, Brain Drain said the net is low. All right, the net was low. I am going to ask Mr. Spade to provide me with that audit, and so we can see it. So we need the 2023 one. When we get that, we are going to truly see how much more money came out of that money. No, man. Henry always a fight that take. You know, because I said they brought in the most money. But that is alright. So guys, if something, listen to this, you know. So Henry beat me. So if someone says this is what you're gonna make, by going to this event and do this, and you went to this event and do this. Big up yourself, Billy's dog. Thanks for being here. And they have gotten 4 million. it's on your side, you know, for how much you truly spend, you know. Because just for the men's as well, they had the money to spend and know what if they go this place, this is what they're gonna achieve as well. You understand me? So they knew. So come on, man. You know what? Henry, I'm going to challenge you on that, you know? The girl had to start GoFundMe for snacks. Sound like some broke folks to me. All right. Dwayne said, no need to put up no money. Just keep a balance in the reasoning. We all know Jamaica needs players. But we want the best players. JD, understand Oldgate is not it. And you want to push. No, I never said I want to push none of them on us. The most is the reggae girls, but you need to minus the money from the cost. That is true. You know what? I am going to get Mr. Spade to come and tell you exactly exactly how much it truly costs to bring these girls. Not the 5 different figures we heard from the Gensec. Because the Gensec gave us 5 different figures. 5 different figures, separate events. Alright? Yes. Because I don't believe it costs that much to get them there. Is Isaac Hayden better than Louis Baker? I'm saying they made the most money for the country. Alright, so I've worded it better, Henry. Tell me if you agree with that. In an event that a cash prize was collected, who got the biggest cash prize since 1998? Would it not be the reggae girls? That's all I'm asking. Would that, I've worded it better, Henry. Is that not the truth? If you say yes, we can finish the war. Because me and Henry fighting for 6 months and that, you know. I don't know why Henry always give me so much pushback on the girls, them. Reggae boys, don't go fund me. Teddy Gray, they never just go for me, they never got paid. Teddy, so what are you talking about? 20 years from now, we will be debating how much the change. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna read that, Bridget. Enough. All right, enough. All right. So people, that was a good conversation right there. It goes to show you that these kids from overseas bringing a lot of money to Jamaica. A lot of money to Jamaica, regardless if it's 5% of what we actually get in the end, they are helping Jamaica. So we should not be listening to dunce people on the internet trying to fight against them. We should not give them your clicks, people. You should not entertain them. Because they're just doing it because they believe they think you're stupid. And they believe they want to sell the agenda to you to keep on forcing our people because they could be doing it for profit as well. They could be doing it for profit as well, but it's not the profit towards Jamaica, it's the profit to their own pockets. All right, so people, make your likes and your views count going forward. All right, JD, in 2007 Reggae Boyz won the title. How much that paid? Which title Reggae Boyz won in 2007? Tell me not Teddy Lee. Tell me which title Jamaica won in 2007 and tell me how much it cost. All right? Because you're trying to devalue the girls. That's all you're trying to do. All right? It doesn't matter what you find. Jamaica never made so much money aside from when FIFA pay out the 4.5 million to 5 million every 4 years. All right, you can go on the audits and see it for yourself. That's all I'm saying. I don't know after all payouts how much they actually got. I don't know. All right, I don't know, but I'm just telling you that was the most profitable moment in Jamaica's time from 1998. And I will try to ask Mr. Spade if they can give me the 2023 one so we can come here and check it. How much they gain and how much they paid out. Because that's the best thing. I think that could be a good show. These are the shows that I want to do going forward. So if I can get that, I'm going to ask Mr. Spade for it. I'm going to ask him for it. And if I get it, I will bring it to you guys to show you how much they made by all payouts that came in from FIFA. So that means they would have gotten for their placements and on individual players how much money they actually made. Support the girls is the same as Bossa Youth. As saying Bossa Youth, no, brain drain. You cannot disrespect the ladies like that. Some Bossa Youth is people that didn't do nothing in life. And now these girls have achieved the most in our history of since 1998 of men and women. And then we are going to come and say is supporting youth is the same as supporting ladies is the same as Bossa Youth. Come on, man, brain drain. No, you never put a question mark there in the brain drain. You need some beating, all right? You need some beating the brain drain. That's what you needed, all right? JFF hides there. No, man. They have to put it out. We're gonna get it. We can get it now. FIFA countries audit. Let me try and see if I can get it right here before we come on and see when FIFA country audit. All right, because they normally put it up on the FIFA page. Let me see. All right, good. They normally put up like 2022, 2021, you know, and it took a while. We have never seen. We were looking for the 2022 for the longest time, so maybe Juras is right. I love the girls, but they don't get enough financial support, even from FIFA. FIFA business and woman. But you know, Henry, we can challenge that one, you know, because the boys them never made enough separate money from the girls them. The girls them got 1 million extra grant and had 500,000 extra in the COVID time. So the girls them actually gained more money than the boys, you know, Henry, over the last 3 years. And that was separate fund. Because remember, the main money is for the entire country. Whatever event. The girls them actually made more money than the boys them, you know. From FIFA, you know, Henry. Over the last 3 years. And even the JFF had said that they received the money for them to get preparation. And they received money separate for them. Which is 500,000 in the COVID time. Separate. Yes. All right, so there's no cash prize for this Nations League Imaxit. No, man, we are talking about qualifying to the Copa. The Copa. That's where they got the big money from. Jamaica got the big money from. They got it last term. So I don't know if Copa is going to be held again. They are going to do a joint thing because it might be successful. I don't know. So if that's the case, they are going to pay them to enter. You know? My job is finance for the last couple of decades. When you talk nonsense, I have to call you out. So, but I just told you about 2 payouts from FIFA, which is more money than what Jamaica got for the boys. So, that is not nonsense, Henry. That is the fact. Because I can pull up all the documents on those 2 payouts from FIFA. So, you argue that, Henry. Tell me the backup, show me on that side where the youths, the guys them aside from the FIFA money get more money than the girls them right there. Alright, because I just proved to you that they received that money. Mr. Speed cannot tell me that they did not receive the money because they told you that they received the 2 payments from FIFA, which was granted to the girls them solely to the girls in Henry. Solely to the girls. Alright? So they actually got more support than the Reggae Boys. The Reggae Boys, they never got paid. They never got paid. Some of them had to pay their own fees. Big boss. So come on, man. Henry. Come on, man. We can admit some things, you know, Henry, because we have the proof to certain things, man. Come on, man. I understand that you said you're working in those areas. That is cool. And I love that for you. Alright? But at the same time, you can't say what I'm saying. Maybe I never worded it the right way. It still remain, Henry, that the girls are bringing 4.8 million. And nobody ever brought that in before. It doesn't matter how much came out of it. That's what FIFA paid them. It's up to you to know how much you're going to, what your overhead looks like. It's up to you. You said you're in accounting. You should know what your overhead look like. All right? And limit certain parts to make sure you can actually achieve your feat. So don't tell me that aim, Henry. Come on, man. Come on, aim, Henry. Come on, aim. Yes, but brain drain, I am putting back some things to aim, Henry. I am putting back some things to aim, Henry. So you're just telling me that the JFF is out here just trying to give away all the money that they have to go in minus just to appease the girls. Oh my God. You really believe that, aim, Henry? I don't. I don't. They have to show me otherwise. That's why, aim, Henry, we want the 2023 audit. That's why we want it. So give us a chance, aim, Henry. Aim, Henry. When we get it, we are going to come back and fight with you. We are going to come back and fight with Aim Henry when we get that audit. When we get it, we are going to come back and fight with Aim Henry, because I'm telling Aim Henry, it's not as exactly what they said. You know why? Because the person that's in charge gave us 3 to 4 different numbers. So don't believe in the numbers as yet. Off topic. WNBA lost $40 million last year. The men have been a liability. Yes, I think that and that's the next thing, Aim Henry. The guys have lost more for Jamaica, being a failure, not going to certain places and want a certain amount of money more than the girls. I would say that as well. More than the girls. I just want to get the full dockets and to bring to you and show you. Alright? Because the money that they wanted for what they have done, couldn't pay them. All right, that's why they had to go back in those money. Mr. Spade said that over and over, and all the audits prove that, Aim Henry. So how are you going to defend that, Aim Henry? How are you going to defend that? Chelsea, who is winning? Chelsea, Liverpool. Hold on, people. Hold on, cause I'm out here. I'm waiting an update and I can't see the update. 89 minutes. 89 minutes and I'm still not seeing any update. Jesus God, man. Jano Star. So you guys just can't capitalize on Arsenal's loss, man. Oh my God. There is actually money in the women's program. Yes, there's money in the women's program. 100%. Come on, man. We need to make Arsenal pay for this last year, man. Even though City will still be leading them, but now Liverpool can literally. Let me see how much extra time. All right, so people, we have come to the end. All right, we have come to the end. Yes, I'm going to watch that game. I'm going to watch a game. Conrad Smith said the 8 is real. No, I think Henry just tried to give from a standpoint to say that she's in the know, or I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I think she had said that she's a girl before, if I'm not remembering well. Parents of sons versus those with only girls. Okay. all right. So people, this one was a spicy one, and I want it to stay the same way. All right. Everything in this video, I've stood behind. All right, everything, and I want this to serve for who I am as a person. As Aim Henry called me out, saying that Aim Henry says, don't believe I should not say it that way. I love that. I am calling out the foolishness that we are going on with in Jamaica. All right, and making the players as uncomfortable, making the coach job as hard to do as possible. You get me? Yes, I am standing for that. I am standing for something, and it is what it is. All right, yeah, man. And I'm calling out Aura Tracy to say that is not good. Yes, you had told me that you're a woman, but I never wanted to say that, because sometimes in Jamaica, if I misspoke on if you're a woman or a man, they will beat me for that. So I have to make sure you say it out of your mouth and refresh my memory so I can say that you're a lady. All right? Yes. Limitations against a low block, then don't concede. How much minutes extra time it is? It's 5 minutes extra time, and we have 2 played already. Yeah, maybe City still find a goal out of nothing. Erling Haaland has zero shot and 12 touches of the game. Jesus God. Doku dribbling, just dribbling for dribbling's sake. Damn, man. KDB need to get back to the levels, you know, man. Damn, the man is out so long, man. Alright, let me see. Alright, so we had Aston Villa just lost to Manchester City. Khadija Shah got a 6.9, and Lauren Hemp and got the man of the lady of the match, which is 9.7. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. I'm gonna rewatch the game while I'm busy doing what I'm doing. Yeah. All right. So people, take care of yourself, man. And as what I said, stand for something, because I am standing for something. You get me? Even if I have to give away everything to stand for something, I will. All right, because that's what I live on. So bye bye, guys. Take care. All right, JD, will say that's the best 6.9. No. Other people was above her on this one, but Bunny is playing good. She's playing good. Yeah, she's playing good. All right, yeah, man. Reggae Boyz earned $1 million in 1998 versus Reggae Girlz 1.56 million in 2024. Teddy Lee, stop it. Stop it, Teddy Lee. Stop it. Teddy Lee is a 4 point something million they earned. Teddy Lee. Stop it. All right? Yes. Go and check it properly. Then you will learn. All right? Yes. Oh my God. Teddy want to win it. Teddy, you cannot win. Let me stay on 2 more seconds. Teddy, that's not the facts, Teddy. You're looking at one part of the sheet. Other Aim Henry told you the amount of money. Aim Henry have it. Alright? Teddy, I am not asking you, Teddy. Alright? I know that it's 4 million. It is, Teddy. You're looking at one money. No, Teddy, you're not looking to put both sides. Alright? Teddy, you're looking at one part that goes to the JFF only, but it was a 2-part payment, Teddy, and both of them went to the JFF, but one was mandated to pay out in exact sum as to what they said it should pay out at, Teddy, which was where the girls them went to. Each one of them has to get a specific amount of money as well, and that was 18 times how much thousands of US dollars per player, Teddy. Per player. That equals to 4 million, Teddy. I am not asking you, I'm telling you, Teddy. Yes. Yes, Teddy. So that's why we're telling you it's 4 million. Everybody knows that. The JFF said that as well. No, we never have any 2-part payment in 1998, Teddy. No. Don't bother with it. That's the money that we get. We never did anything, Teddy. We never did anything. We never did anything, Teddy. So stop the Teddy, Teddy, we know the figures. If we never had the 2-part payment, Teddy, no, it's not true. We had one money that put together. This is just something new bringing to the ladies game because they pump billions of dollars in the game. Teddy, so stop it. Teddy, what's up, Teddy? Why are you fighting against the ladies? You know, and I saw you posting the ladies always on your Instagram. So why are you operating like that, boss Teddy? Me and Bridget, why you behave like that, man? The girls them bringing 4 million, man. Give them their credit, big boss. No, it's just today and what they're doing to boost the sport and how good the performances performances are. Like the turnouts. You have 90,000 people turning up to certain stadiums. It's doing good, Teddy. It's doing good. The game is growing fast. All right? The game is growing fast. Jesus, God. Who is... Oh, John Stones again to the rescue. John Star. Erling Haaland, you need a beating. You need a beating. You can't make big bad John Stones. Out here. Scoring those vital goals. Phil Foden supported by John Stones. 2 centre backs. Damn. Alright. Male football make more money. Yes, it does make more money, Teddy, but we are not doing that in men's sport to make the money, Teddy. Yeah, we know that it makes more money, but we are not doing it. We are not doing what requires to make the money, Teddy. That's the difference. The girls them did so well. They surpassed everything that we have done. And that's just the truth, Teddy. All right? Yes, so Teddy, it is true, brother. It is true. All right. Yes, so Arsenal in the mud blood. All right. Arsenal in the mud blood. All right, let me see the standings. So City on top now with 20 points. Yes. So it's just the truth, Teddy. We can't lie to make our ego feels better. You know? Yeah. All right, guys. Game done. Arsenal in the mud. All right. Yeah. He's going to pop up from somewhere. So, people, I am done for the day. I'm going to look for my lady now and return. All right. So, take care, people. Bye-bye.